just that it is just that from Monday onwards we need to focus on quality trades,
Yeah, yeah.
and if we don't get a trade, it's okay to end the day without taking any trades.
Mm. We'll get the trades every day, but we won't force it.
Exactly,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah. Suraj will
So
take over
and
the
if
session from here. He's beside me only, so we'll be talking from this corner.
okay,
Yeah.
Hi man.
hi Suraj.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, what's the status about that ICT 2022? This thing.
2022. Okay, you do you want me to conduct because few members are not there?
It's fine. It's fine. Go
Stop the
on. Go
screen
on.
sharing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go on,
Kunal,
Kunal.
you share the screen, man.
Just try to explain the recent learnings. So based on that,
Actually,
yeah. Go on.
actually, he showed. I've seen his other videos as well. I've completed till video number 9.
Okay.
So what he's he is now showing the practical example,
Yep. Okay.
and in one of the videos,
Hmm.
he took a psychology session at the end as well.
Okay.
So in sixth episode number sixth, what he says is that I mean it is just a general video. Is that he
Hmm.
says that we don't trade on patterns where most of the retailers do.
Hmm.
Okay, we don't trade on those logics.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Share
he
your
said
screen,
there are
guys. Yeah,
types
share
of
your screen. We'll see this week's replay, like, and we'll try to confluence those concepts and get our learning going on.
got it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you have started watching that video, like, where he started about the forex thing.
Hmm.
I
No,
just,
actually, I believe from video number 10th he will start forex.
yeah.
So as of now, he doing the indices.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
So in video number 6, what he says is that we
Kunal,
do not
Kunal, one
trade.
second. Close that asset tab where the forex listing is there, so that people will understand much more clearly.
Ah.
And switch to Euro USD. So,
So I'll go episode wise. What he's saying.
Kunal, one
So
second, one
in
second.
episode,
Kunal, switch to Euro
yeah.
USD itself. Euro. Yep. Yeah.
So in episode number 6 that I watched,
Okay.
1 to 5 was completed in the last seminar.
Okay.
In episode number 6, he says that we don't trade on patterns. Most of the retailers lose as they don't have any logic.
Kunal, one second.
And
Close the tab. I said this thing. Forex symbols listing all these things. Yeah. Go on.
so there are two types of camps. One is a smart money, known as the banks and institutions, and the other is a speculative camp, which is the retailers like us.
Okay.
The most important thing, he says that it is time of the day,
Yeah.
and doesn't have any understanding of time.
Yep.
So smart money will cannibalize those retailers with no logic. And smart money doesn't look at pattern, they look at liquidity.
Yeah.
He then explained the fair value gap, what is bearish fair value gap and what is bullish fair value gap that we trade every day.
Okay.
And he explained the market structure shift. What is market structure shift? And he said that whenever there is a run on liquidity, either on a buy side or a sell side, okay, you will find the displacement and a fair value gap, and that will be your entry point of this model. So he was just, I mean, talking generally in episode number 6. In episode number 7, uh, what he said is he determines the daily bias.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
he take on the daily chart Okay,
Mm.
and he also spoke about psychology. So he will come on the daily chart, like when I said,
Mm.
So so he gave a beautiful example. So
Okay.
similar to the one that we have today.
Yeah.
Okay, it
Uh,
is pretty
Kuno,
much similar.
remove all this stuff. This thing game session. I mean, like plot all this again once, so that the new
All
people will
right.
understand. That's
Okay. All right. So there's this beautiful example he gave, and what he said is that on a daily time frame, okay, how to form a daily bias. So what he said is that market has broken this low,
yep.
okay.
Mm.
So what market will do next, okay? Is there any fair value gap over here that is pending to be
Mm.
filled?
Yeah.
No, there is no fair value gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
Even in his example, he said there is no fair value gap that is pending to be filled. So what will market do? So he said that there will be times like this where we are unable to determine the daily bias.
Mm.
So he said it is okay, it is completely fine. Sometimes even I don't know
Yep.
where market will go next,
Yeah. Today
whether
is
it
one
will
of those
go up or it
situations.
will go down. Okay. So
Mm.
what he said that you come across these times when there is a sweep of liquidity on a daily time frame, when this low is
Mm.
broken,
Yeah.
market will generally into a consolidation phase.
Mm.
And that doesn't mean you shouldn't trade, okay? But during those times you have to focus on the internal on liquidity on a smaller time frame.
which
Yeah.
is the AM/PM London, right?
Emotional.
Yes. So you what he said is that when these consolidations happen, market can go anywhere. We we don't know whether the bias will be bullish or bearish till the time a clear pattern is formed or a clear trend is formed. We won't come to know. So during those times, you have to go on a smaller time frame and you have to find the liquidity levels on a smaller time frame and you have to target those liquidity. So what he meant was that during that time you have to play safe. That's what I understand in that
Yeah.
episode. And he said that you have to trust the model that I have given you. Unless and until you don't trust that model, you're not going to make money out of it.
Yeah.
And then he showed one example where he entered the EQ mini trade uh, looking at Dow Jones chart.
Okay.
So he showed that on the EQ mini there was a liquidity sweep, but and there was a market structure shift, but there was no fair value gap on EQ mini chart. So he was looking at Dow Jones chart and he saw the fair value gap on Dow Jones chart. So he immediately took an entry in the EQ mini trade and he made good money out of it. That's what he showed uh, in the example. So that
So
was like good
yeah, one
15
second.
minutes.
So based on these all these video understanding, like how would you break down today's scenarios? Like what would do you
Today's
do?
scenario,
Yeah, break it down once and explain.
yeah. So today, to be honest, when we started the session, okay, at what usually
One
ICT
second, one
says is
second.
that I will,
One second. The
my
first,
bias was bullish.
the daily, yeah. Okay, okay. Your daily candle
So
anticipation
daily
and
my
your
bias was bullish. Why it was bullish, I will tell you.
yep. Okay,
One
because it
minute.
has
It
further
is loading.
liquidity, so you're anticipating an this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
fine.
my bias was bullish because the external liquidity, external range liquidity is taken,
Yep.
and price will for an internal range liquidity, which I think is this.
Yep. And one more thing, when you're predicting the daily bias, right? You should also consider
Hmm.
the what do you say day of the week. I'm like, see, generally on Fridays or Mondays, the I'm like the market will not move that much, right? So based on that, you need to correlate the day of the week and then anticipate the daily bias. I mean, like daily candle formation anticipation. Okay, so that
Got it.
will
Got it.
add much more this thing. Okay,
Got your point.
yeah,
Got your point.
yeah.
And so today, when we sat for the trade, before we sat, I had marked down the levels. I mean, just this was my bias.
Yeah. Okay.
So since the
So
internal range liquidity is taken,
yeah, yeah. So
price
you are
will take down
anticipating
the
the
internal range.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go on.
And when we did the session, okay, at 5, at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So this was our trading time. Where it is?
See, in forex, right?
So
The original move, most probably, if the news is there in New York, the original move will be delivered in New York. Or else,
okay,
if the market is so aggressive and it's trending, the original move will be delivered in London and maybe in New York, maybe consolidation, or else either say like retrace move. Okay.
okay, I'll have a
See,
note of it
we need to,
because
yeah, we need to anticipate, sorry, we need to include these anticipations also, like what can happen in London, or if there is major news, like you can see, right, core CPA is there in this week. So the original moves will be delivered at those times, okay? So I mean, like if we
okay,
consider these type of anticipation scenarios, so what can happen in London, what happened in Asia, what can happen in London, and post London session, anyway, the market again will go into accumulation zone, and before the New York Open, it will manipulate, and the original move will be delivered in the New York Open. Okay, sometimes the move will be delivered in the London. Post that, it can continue in New York if the moves are so aggressive, or else the market will consolidate in New York if there is no major news. And like we need to correlate all these scenarios, and then you need to anticipate how can this daily candle be formed. Okay,
got it,
yeah,
got
so yeah,
it. So if we see Krishna, this 15 minutes model did work today as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, okay. Now see, it is pretty simple model, that ICT, and it works most of the times.
Huh.
This was when we started here at 1 p.m. right?
Hmm.
1 a.m. Sorry,
1 a.m.
New York time.
yeah,
Hmm.
This was our trading time. When we sat for the trade, this was my recent 15-minute swing high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to, and
okay,
this was my recent 15-minute swing low.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
yep,
Okay. Now if you see, this swing was not broken either on the downside nor on the
Yeah.
upside.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what happened was this swing was broken here,
Yeah.
and see how we got a beautiful sell
yeah,
from here.
yeah. This was before the New York session.
Yes, this was before. Actually, this move
It
was
took
out
the
of our time,
yeah, it took the
and
external
we cannot do.
liquidity before the New York session news. It took the liquidity, and then the original move has delivered for 2 days, Friday's move.
Yes, correct.
So
And see how
what we
beautiful
have thought was
this move
we
has given.
yeah, go on, go on.
Even when the liquidity, the sell side liquidity was taken,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
price immediately
Yeah,
gave
that's
a
true.
move upside. This
Yeah.
rapid push.
Definitely. The liquidity move is
So
backed by the 4-hour fair value gap.
Yeah.
So it gave a good push.
See, the thing is that
very good push.
maybe if the daily bias is reversing, so these aggressive moves will form. That's why it has reacted so badly at this 4 hour, and it immediately moved up. Maybe the next week we can anticipate buys. Maybe in Monday we can see some lows, and then Tuesday. Let's see. I mean, like,
Monday will be definitely like consolidation sales. I'm
yeah,
pretty
I mean,
sure.
like, yeah, we need to again check our anticipation this thing all, and then we can correlate, and then we can
Bro,
go.
fuck DXY. Like today's trade was fucked by
Yeah.
DXY.
But Suraj, one thing I wanted to ask you
Yeah.
now. I'm yet to complete this mentorship videos, but one thing I wanted to ask you now,
Mm-hmm.
even though this was uh, out of our trading time zone,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yep.
but if we see such move happening,
Mm.
okay, is it valid? Is it a valid trade? If I, let's take an
Yeah,
example, I see this move.
yep. I mean, in your personal accounts, you can go in your. I mean, there are two trading. What do you say? You can break a trading day into two scenarios. One is the London manipulation zone and the London main opening time, and then the New York manipulation time,
Mm,
and then the New York original trading time. Okay, original open market time.
mm, mm,
Same thing, bro.
Either
mm.
we will
Same
be
thing.
see one second. The thing is, we will be doing in London to most of the people because there is the news will not be that harder as New York. so that the accounts will not go into slippage. These things.
Not only
Got it.
slippage,
Got
sir.
it.
So
See, basically we trade from 1 to 2. Why? It's not London. It's a Frankfurt opening session or something. So, but basically it is the end
Yes.
of the Asia session, right? So that is the manipulation time. 1 to 2 is the manipulation time. Same as 12 to 1 and 1 to 2 is basically manipulating. And from 2 o'clock the original London move happens. Same with
and
the New York also. 8:30 to 9:30 manipulation happens and 9:30 the original move happens. Always. Even 7:30 to 8:30 the same thing happens.
and I think
So
see Kunal, for your doubts in the next video of what is ICT 2022,
I think in the
he will
eighth video they explain
and
that.
they will explain how to cash in New York moves. Okay,
okay.
and the London moves like how to catch. I mean, go to YouTube ICT once. I'll show where it is.
1 minute. Actually, I've seen it and the ninth video as well.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Okay.
mean, like if you want to like clearly understand how the London session works or the Asia session works or like what kind of scenarios you can anticipate,
For the
I will
London,
show that playlist.
yeah.
Like you can refer that one. Wait, go to this thing.
Yes. Yes.
Go to inner circle ICT playlist once. Go there. Come down. Still down, 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 down. Down, wait here. You can see here, right? ICT Forex Market Maker Primer course. 24 videos are there, right?
Oh, yes.
Second row, go to that playlist once.
I'm sorry. I'm unable to hear you clearly.
Uh, can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes.
Go to this playlist ICT Forex Market Maker Primer course.
Okay.
Okay, stop there. I will show you here. You can find from you can see from the fourth video ICT Forex the Asian kill zone and the London kill zone and ICT New York kill zone. These all videos
Working. Yes.
you will get a clear understanding like how what kind of scenarios we can anticipate all this stuff. Okay, but this will
Got it.
not be
Got it.
picture perfect, but it will give you an ideology on how you can approach. Okay. I mean, like you can follow this playlist also correlating.
Kunal, for you to understand London perfectly, you need to understand New York also. Because
Yeah, both.
from the previous days New York session, we kind of anticipate the London also. So you will get that experience once you do
Okay.
the New York sessions also.
The base is the daily candle anticipation and the day of the week, and upon this you need to build on this all stuff. Okay, the 4, 5, 6,
So
7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the like critical ones. And if you want to get a clear idea on how forex things go, you can. I mean, the basic things you can find it here in this playlist. And these are all our small videos. You can finish in a day. If not in a day, maybe in 2, 3 days you can finish. To get a clear understanding, you can
all right.
start from 4 to 8. Okay.
Got it.
Yep.
And so if we look at this trade, this particular trade, okay, on a 1 minute time frame, what ICT says is if you don't find a clear fair value gap on a 1 minute time frame, switch to the time frame. So if we look at 3 minutes after this week of liquidity, okay, we will find a clear fair value gap
And it is, yeah.
of the market structure shift and a clear fair value gap. So this fair value gap was here. So he would have
Yep.
on a 1 minute we found the market structure shift here.
Yeah. The thing is, if London consolidates, the move will be delivered in New York.
Yes,
So if New York consolidates, most probably London and the next day London it might we can anticipate based on the daily candle what is the structures all this stuff. Okay.
got it.
I mean like based on doing all these things for repeatedly you'll gain that street smart experience. After some time you'll gain that. Okay.
Got it.
That like
But
everyone,
Suraj,
yeah.
this 15 minutes model that he has shown, he it works like magic. It works every day.
Okay, which one? Nice.
This 15 minutes model,
Okay,
this
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
so this 15 minutes model, the sweep of
Yeah,
liquidity,
yeah,
we
yeah.
got a very good move downside.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, the days
actually,
yeah,
this
yeah, he will also tell the, I mean, like, his favorite time frame was 15 because the daily for daily traders, the, I mean, like, the institutions target these, what do you say, 15 minutes liquidity levels.
okay.
So that will be the favorite time frame for targeting liquidity things. Yep.
He in video number 9,
Hmm?
he speaks about power of three.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Power of, I believe the power of three did work today as well.
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
I'll
yeah.
tell
Go
you
ahead.
how.
Hmm.
I mean, that is my understanding. I might be wrong. So I was expecting a bullish move, right? Bullish move on the upside. This is on the daily candle, right?
Hmm.
So uh, when we started somewhere here. Okay,
Hmm.
all right.
Yep.
And before that, so this is accumulation.
Yeah.
Okay, this is accumulation.
Manipulation.
So if we are, what he said is that if you are anticipating a bullish or a bearish move, okay, look for a consolidation area.
Yeah.
So this, according to me, is consolidation,
Yep.
accumulation.
Yep.
This move was a manipulation.
That was the manipulation and
This,
then the distribution.
yes, this was manipulation, and this is distribution.
Typically, 1 hour before the news, these all things will happen. The manipulation will happen. Sorry, 1 hour, half an hour
Okay.
before news, and then the original news will deliver.
Yes. So I believe on Monday it will boom up. That's what I think.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I mean, like Mondays, we need to be again bit smart because Mondays, like, they will deliver those fake moves, take the liquidity on Tuesday, all this thing. Maybe we need to correlate these news timings. We need to see where the major news lies. If it lies in Tuesday evening or Wednesday evening, maybe the original news will be delivered at those times. Okay, go there, go there. I mean, like,
Okay.
break down every week. This week, then you can see. Go to the CPA. The sharp fall was there, right? That day, go there. CPA to the left.
Yes, this one, right?
Not that one. This is today's news.
This
Go
one.
to, no, not that one. Also, go to the left one. Wednesday, Tuesday, I think so. That the sharp fall has happened.
Okay, 1 minute. And
Yeah, this
this.
one, this one. See what happened in London is the, what do you say? Sell side, this thing, liquidity manipulation, and then the internet liquidity has been swept, and the original has been delivered at the original CPA news time, right?
Got it. So that this is how these players trade, the news-based player.
Yeah. So
Is this the logic they trade
I mean,
on?
like, they choose these major news times because that's when the market opens and the people will be in that panic mode. All this stuff will be there, right? So then they can accumulate much more liquidity at those times. People will be so much
Okay.
involved, right? When regarding all these news times and everything. So you need to
Hmm.
be in such a mindset. When can the day's liquidation moves can happen? Either in London or in New York. Okay. Based on these all
Hmm.
things, you need to correlate and you need to create your own game plan. This will
Got
happen
it.
based on experience, but anyway, you need to be have that such kind of mindset, like how to anticipate what can happen in London or in New York based on the news correlates and the daily candle base. Okay.
So
That's
for that, we
how.
need to check where the major news events are happening at what
Yeah, yeah,
time zone.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, like, it will not be that picture perfect. At least it will give you an that bias.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean,
So Monday, as
see, basically,
no
yeah,
news on Monday.
basically, what Krishna is doing was he was catching the Actually, sometimes, right, he will catch those what is a fake moves in London itself. It is enough to call it a day, right, and it will be safe because we will not get caught into this slippage thing. That's why I recommend him to do this London thing.
No, it's fine. It's completely fine. I uh, I just asked this question that let's take if this move doesn't happen in our time zone, this
Hmm.
model,
Hmm.
okay, this ICT 2022 mentorship model, if it happens in some other time zone. So just wanted to check with you, is it safe to enter the trade? That's it.
Which
But
one
I
again?
understand slippage part because I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
once by mistake I did enter in a trade. I was profitable, but then just one candle and it I went into
I
some
will like
even.
the people are new here, right? That's why I recommend him to only do in London. Maybe once you get used to
Mm,
it, then you can target the New York also.
got
Basically,
it, got
ICT
it,
will suggest only to target the New York thing, but in that forex playlist, you will give you scenarios how like how you can catch these London moves also. Okay,
got
London
it.
also you can catch
Actually,
easily 20
Suraj,
to 20.
I also have same question
Yeah, go on.
right now because
Ansraj, your voice is not clear.
yeah, I'm audible now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Suraj, actually, I was asking the same because that knowledge asked with you. At other sessions also, can I trade? Because this kind of setup is happening in other sessions also. I saw
not all
market
session. You need to only target two time zones. Wait, I will tell you. I'm like from Indian time zones. I will tell you. See, the manipulation can happen at the start of our 11:30 to maybe go on to it go on till 1 or 1:30 p.m. Sorry, our Indian time, the London manipulation, and then the original move can be delivered at 1:30 to 3:30 our Indian times. So from the moves which are delivered from 1:30 to 3:30, you can catch those distribution swings also. You can trust those distribution swings. Okay, so that is one time zone, and another time zone is like what do you say? New York. The manipulation will happen from 5:30 to 6:30 maybe, and then based on the news timings, the original moves will be delivered. You can catch those news once the post 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the news. You can catch the distribution swings. Okay, so these two times you need to target. Okay, don't trade in the middle of 3:30 to 5:30 Indian time. Okay, 3:30 to 5:30 or 6. Okay, hello.
Yes, yes, Suraj, got your point.
Yeah, okay. I
yeah.
mean, in that playlist, you can. I mean, you will get in clear clarity and like how you can target your daily this thing. Okay, I shared you right. Which one? Now you seen that right? ICT Forex playlist. Hello.
Yes, Suraj.
Yeah, I mean, like once you see that playlist, like you will get a clear understanding. Answer.
I'll go through that playlist as well.
Yeah, yeah, that will be a short. From 4 to 8, you can finish it up. And one more video will be there, like how the weekly this thing can form. Weekly, how you can anticipate. How can this weekly candle form? Okay. And
Okay.
yeah, after seeing this, don't trust that blindly. Based, like you practice this, and based on experience, you'll get it or not get it. I mean, in the sense, it will not be that picture perfect when you come into practicality, but it will be much
Huh.
more closer most of the days. Okay,
Got it.
so based on experience, you will get that. You will get consistently
Mm.
like when we can target the days this thing. Okay.
But
And
okay.
another thing what ICT says is that the opening price is the 8:30 a.m. New York time,
Yeah. 8:30 a.m. 1 second.
and is that he likes to
Yeah, yeah,
trade in the morning,
yeah, yeah.
8:30 to noon,
That is for this thing. What
and
do you say? SP mini futures, all these things. Indices. The New York, this thing.
okay,
I mean,
okay,
forex will be a bit different. I mean, like he will teach you another video. I'm like he will most likely teach the New York sessions how you can catch these all these moves. Okay, maybe next video, maybe
Okay.
10th or 11th. That will be fine enough to understand the New York moves and the ICT Forex series. There you can understand like how you can catch these London moves. Okay.
Got it.
Mm.
So there is one more thing that he explained the power of three. So what he said is that if you are expecting the prices to go up, okay. So right where the opening price is, okay,
Mm.
right where the price is, you can expect a false move just below the opening price. It is also known as judo swing.
Uh,
Okay, and then you can expect the prices to go up. So in that during that time, during the distribution phase, it is not important to know where the prices will close, where the candle will close, but you can anticipate the prices to go up. So if the opening price is here, okay, and if you are expecting prices to go up, then expect a judo swing towards down this move, and just at around 8:30 a.m. New York time, that's what he said. Then you can anticipate the market structure shift with any major liquidity or major low broken, the market structure shift, and you can catch this distribution move
yeah,
towards the upside. That's what he said.
yeah. You have gone through the distribution this thing.
Yes. So
Mm.
according to me, today this worked beautifully.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 distribution. Yeah, one. This move has worked. This one, the mornings, the up candle. This thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now, like, okay, now let's, I mean, like, zoom out and see what happened from Monday to Friday, what happened in Asia, what happened in London, and what happened at this thing, New York session. So you will get a clear
Okay.
understanding.
So do you want me to start right now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, from
Okay.
Monday, go on, like, open two tabs. Once you can see in daily, and the other one you can compare what happened in this.
So I'll go on 12th. Okay. So on 12th,
Uh, just go to indicators. Let's see if we can find some session indicators indicating the Asia. What happened? Go there.
I have one Asian session
No, no,
indicator.
no, don't do that one. Go to like indicate. What is session? Type sessions once in search. What is go on with first, second one, sessions on chart. Maybe it will indicate. I guess. Yeah, the first one is the Asia. I think likely. Then the overlap London and then the New York. Okay.
Okay.
You are able to correlate, right? The first, the day starting, I mean, like the first, what do you say, the color was like Asian, and then the
Yes.
London
Yes.
has started, and now you can map and just check out what happened at our trading times and what happened in New York. Then you will get an a basic idea. Okay.
Got it.
And for
So
and
on
don't simply look into it. Open another tab and put the daily chart. Every time and whatever the sheet analysis you do in lower time frames, just open another tab and uh, like open the daily candle tab every time. Okay. Keep comparing
all
the
right.
daily candle every time whenever you do so any analysis. Just keep comparing the daily candle analysis,
Got it.
so that it will keep you in bias or like you will not drift away from the original point of view.
Yes, so this is Monday 12th. Okay. Before that, this was price action.
Yeah. Okay, Monday. Okay.
Okay. This is the Monday candle. This
So
candle is
one
red.
second, 1 second. So the market has been closed. Like, what is in your mind? Like, what can happen on Monday? Like this thing.
Yes.
You remember?
So when we were trading on Monday, I told Krishna that these equal lows will be my target. So
This one. Yep.
my bias will be bearish till
Yeah.
the time
Monday.
these
Okay.
equal lows are not taken out.
Yep.
So this was my bias. So my bias on Monday, even on Tuesday, was bearish
Yeah. See, the original
because
move on Tuesday or Wednesday based on the news events. See.
okay, this move you are talking about.
Yes. I got that. Like post that CPMO, I got the results again. But the thing is, the daily. I mean, like the thing is, for this week you are targeting these lows, right? The
Correct.
liquidity lows. So that's. I mean, like that is like much longer, right? You need to have a good what do you say volatility candle. So this you can expect. So when can it happen? Now go on to this. What do you say? Monday. Just see what happened in Monday. So you are anticipating this week it will target the lows, right? Like just see what happened in the Monday and what you thought, like what happened on Monday, like correlating with your thoughts. Okay. Just remember all these things.
Yes.
Then you will
So
get a clear understanding. Or charging.
got it. So Monday we started at
Leaders.
1 a.m.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Monday we started somewhere here. Uh, right.
Okay.
This was our trading time. So before this, okay, swing high. My swing high was this. My swing low was this.
Charging out there.
Most recent swing, sorry, most recent swing high and swing low.
Yeah.
What happened during our trading time? We took this cells.
Yeah. What was the time? What
We
was the time?
entered
What? Just see
this
what.
trade and
1 second.
we booked the profit as well on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. One
So
second. Kunal.
if
Hello.
we see
Hello. Can you hear me?
that price liquidity,
Hello.
yes, Suraj.
Sorry. Can you hear me? Oh.
Yes, Suraj, your voice is breaking.
Yeah. I mean, like, breakdown much more smaller. Open another tab and go to 5 minutes. 5 minutes or 1 minute.
Yes. So on the same tab I will go. So let's see.
See,
Uh,
like
Kunal,
just
just right click on that tab and duplicate it.
yeah, duplicate that one. Yeah, that will be much more fun.
I didn't get you, Ansraj.
Sorry, net type and buy. ఇదుందా ఒరే ఎలా కనెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది ఏది రియల్మీ నెట్ కనెక్ట్ ప్లస్ అదేనా ఏది రాదు రియల్మీ టెన్
I shared you.
హలో
I didn't get you, Ansraj. What do you want me to do?
nothing is just asking you to duplicate the tab instead of switching in the same tab, switching to different time frame in the same tab.
Okay. Because after this trading, you won't allow me to. Uh,
अरे song like
I'll just check if I can. 1 minute. Just hold on.
are you sharing the screen?
Kunal,
I was
I
unable to see
shared
the
you a
screen.
screenshot
So
in chat. I shared you how to do that.
Okay, so after the swing was broken, we come on the 1 minute chart.
1 second, wait. Unable to see the chart. Yeah, now it's loading slowly. Net by net.
రే కిట్టు నువ్వు డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవ్వ ఫస్ట్ నువ్వు నెట్ డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవ్వదు ఇప్పుడు రావడం లేదంట మీరు వాడుతున్నా అది
అది అయిపోయింది
So
వర్క్.
we took this sales.
డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవ్వదు కావాలంట
Is my screen
అది
visible?
అయిపోయింది.
20 రూపీస్ ప్యాకెట్ పెట్టు
అంటే ఇందులో
చేసుకున్నావా?
వాడా నైట్ కావాలి
Yes.
No. Yeah, your screen is visible now.
Okay, so we entered this trade, I believe, with this market structure shift. We entered. Price didn't come back to the fair value gap. I mean, there was no clear fair value gap in this leg, but if we modify the time frame to 3 minutes, we can check that there might be again. It will take some time to load.
hello, Kunal, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
Suraj.
the thing is, I was unable to see the screen because of network issues. Anyway, see, while doing this thing, just note down these time frames when the manipulation happened and when the original swing has been delivered. Okay, even in the London or the
Okay, got it.
okay, just note down these timestamps.
Suraj, Suraj, sorry for interrupting you. Suraj, actually, how can we identify that this is a manipulation and this time this is a clear structure?
See, like based on the daily candle, you have that bias, right? The thing is,
Right?
so the bias will be
Suraj, let
traded.
me explain him.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Let me explain.
Yeah, yeah, go
Okay.
on, go on.
So, Raj, Hansraj, this is today's candle, right? Okay. This is today's candle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I said in the beginning is that these equal lows were broken. So the external range. So what price basically does is price uh, takes the external range liquidity, and once the external range liquidity is taken out, it will go for an internal range liquidity. Internal range liquidity will either be equal highs, okay, or fair value gap. Okay,
Screen
those will be
కనబడట్లే.
the liquidity areas. Okay, now
Yeah.
if we see when we started in the morning, these equal lows were already out of the picture. So where the price will go? Price doesn't have anything to go down, right? We cannot anticipate price to go till here. Okay, once this liquidity is taken, price will give a pullback. Okay, and it will take down some liquidity areas. So I was thinking that price will go here and take down this liquidity, this particular point. Okay, so the bias for the day was bullish, right?
Okay.
Okay, so my bias for the day is set. My bias is bullish. So what happens is at opening price, okay. Now, as per ICT, the opening price is 8:30 a.m. Suraj said it is for indices, not for forex. So let's take an example. Uh, when you go here on a 15-minute time frame, okay, what do you see? Okay, so even if you do how the manipulation will take place. Now manipulation will take place with a brute force. Okay, this is for sure. So what we see on a 15-minute time frame is pure consolidation. There is no liquidity that's taken out by the price. It is pure consolidation. We started at 1 a.m.
Kunal,
Okay, we started here.
yeah, the time frame which you mentioned, right, 8:30, it is also for forex. Like, I mean, the manipulation will be done maybe between at 8:30 to 9, like that. So it you can, if some news events is there, it will work in forex as well at the same times. Okay,
Okay, okay.
it is also for
So
forex, but it with
30.
the same replicating London also. Okay.
Yeah. So, Hansraj, what you see over here when we started trading is that this is accumulation phase. Okay. Price has not given any significant move either on the upside or the downside. This is our swing high, this is our swing low. Both are protected. Okay. Now you were anticipating prices to go up basis on the daily candle, right? So here what price did, price gave a fake move towards downside. It swept the liquidity. It gave a fake move towards the downside. So this was our
Dude,
manipulation
ఎక్కడ
phase.
వెళ్ళాడు
Now
downside
again,
మనకి?
it will come once you are good with daily bias. If you're not good with daily bias, you will not come to know about these moves. Okay. So this, the reason I call this manipulation is because my daily bias was bullish, and it is working like that. See, price is going up, and it will eventually take down this liquidity area. So
Okay.
that is the reason why I call this as a manipulation move, and this is a distribution move. This
So,
entire
Kunal, as I understand that you are saying that before the news, majorly this happened only before the news time.
No, not before the news. So every day, what you need to do if you want to catch these moves, okay, if you want to catch such distribution moves, I don't think it will happen daily because price does consolidate sometimes as well. So you need to be good with daily bias, and daily bias will come once you know where the liquidity is. So these are like, this was very easy to spot, okay, but sometimes it will not be this easy to spot. So you need to be good in checking where the liquidity areas, where the external range liquidity is. Once you know where the external and internal range liquidity is, then it will become very easy for you to catch these moves, the distribution moves.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't be able to catch such moves. And moves, yes, and these moves, this is called a Judas swing, the fake move that you are seeing here. This is a Judas
Mhm.
swing. So basically, what he said is that, okay, if you want to catch these moves, so what ICT says at 8:30 a.m. New York time, okay, if you see, this is the 8:30 a.m. New York time. Let me just take you to the 5 minutes candle. So see, near the opening price, where the price opened, it opened here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our opening price. So at 8:30 a.m. opening price, you will see a false move. Uh, if you are anticipating prices to go up, you will see a false move down, which is also known as Judas swing. So this you can call it as a Judas move, the real Judas move. Okay, which went down. Okay, and then this actual distribution started. This is the distribution move.
Okay.
So this time, like here,
Means,
so the daily was in bullish, right? So here the news played as a liquidity sweep here today.
yeah, I see, I see.
So the thing is, it
Okay.
will be vice versa. So that's why I'm telling. Based on experience, you'll get to know what can be the liquidity move.
Hmm.
Like either the news will be for the liquidity sweep or the news will be give the original move. Based on experience, it will play. That's when you'll gain that
Yes.
street smart experience once you get used to all these things.
So
It will be
So
different
Hansraj,
phase.
now don't
Mhm.
think how you can catch such moves. To be honest, because it is when we are starting, it is not possible for us to spot such events on a daily basis. Okay. Yes, of course, you should look at. You should try to focus on these events. But when we are starting, it is very important for us to know where the real liquidity uh, pool is, and if we know where the real liquidity pool is, then half our problem in trading is solved, to be
Yeah.
honest. That's what I feel. I mean, to keep it very simple, it is not required also. If we don't catch these moves, it is okay. Because we trade in London time zone. So basically, the moves that we catch is not they are not such moves.
Yeah.
Very rarely we come across these sort of moves. But it is very important for us to know where the real liquidity is and what the price is doing and why price is doing what it does. Once we know that, then half our problem is solved. And just the daily, the exchange liquidity and the internal range liquidity on a daily basis, once you know, it will solve most of your problems when it comes to buys.
Right. Got it.
So it's okay if you are not able to catch such moves, but to start off with, just focus on liquidity
Yeah. Actually,
daily
Kunal,
on a daily.
our
Yeah.
main for yourself, the main thing is that we have to focus on that New York on the London sessions only. There, if we got that sell or buy
See,
stop.
even if you want to trade in New York, everything remains the same. You can
Mhm.
mark the same levels will be applicable in US session as well. Okay. The only thing that will change is a 4 hour liquidity and a 1 hour liquidity and a 5 minutes liquidity. Sorry, fair value gap. 4 hour, 5 minutes and 1 hour fair value. After the London, you just need to focus on those fair value gaps, and you can target the AM, PM, and London ready liquidity that we do in London session.
Yeah.
That will solve most of your problems, to be honest, because we focus only on those levels, and it works flawlessly. We don't think that we should move away our focus from that. So even if such moves do appear, if we have our levels marked, we can easily catch those moves.
Yeah. Got it. Uh, I have one more question with Suraj. Can I ask Suraj?
Yeah, yeah, go on.
Suraj,
Yeah.
actually, whenever I take trades,
Hmm.
okay, so what actually happened? It takes my stop loss and it went to that full TP. It happening from for me with the last 6 7 trades.
Yeah, that might be the
Means
case.
how can I place that stop loss? Can you please guide me?
Like you need to show your trades. That will be then I can clearly state. See,
No,
the
the
thing
funding
is,
tips is banned,
the
so
thing
I
is,
can't
yeah.
open
Wait.
that.
I'll give you an example. I'm like, I got a picture like how you are going on. I mean, like the first thing
Mhm.
is you will be marking one zone or like that. Then you will be like as soon as the price comes there, right? The price will manufacture itself to take these minor or micro liquidity levels also. So maybe you are getting caught at those micro liquidity levels when the price is about to reverse there itself. I mean,
Yeah. Sure, I was taking trade as per ICT only, but I don't know
yeah,
why it
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
take my stop loss only and then went to full TP. So,
Yeah, I mean,
can you please explain me with a real life example that where should
yeah.
I place that stop loss?
Stop loss can be like, how can I tell here?
Hansraj, what you
For
can
an
do is,
example, yeah,
see,
yeah, go
since
on,
you
go on.
since you don't have the charts, what you can do is from Monday onwards.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
uh, Monday onwards, do one thing: share your charts in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're
Okay,
hitting stop
let us
loss, yeah,
look at your charts and your entries. Do one thing: whenever you are planning any trade, even on a demo, okay, just post your charts in the group. The moment you post your charts in the group, I am pretty sure someone will revert.
Right. Okay.
And and it also becomes easy for us also. If let's take an example, had you shared the charts in the group, we would have just checked it right away.
Mm. Okay, sure. I
Okay,
will share
so
from Monday, but let's wait till funding team will recover from this 10 days. After that only I will share the charts. Okay.
yeah, no worries, no worries. But from Monday, plan your trades the way you do. Okay, share the charts so that even we are aware as to what type of entries you are taking. If there is anything to learn, even they will learn from your entries. If if they are really good, and if it hits your stop loss, at least we will come to know whether the rules were followed. So, uh, what I basically do is I keep these same levels on the chart, okay, throughout the day, the AM London rate, lunch rate, and at 8 a.m. New York time I start 8:30. So 8:30 New York time I do start my trades as per ICT, and I see if I'm getting that accuracy, that results. Okay. So from Monday, do one thing, share it group. Let us go through your charts.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, man. I'll share it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 second. Anyway, answer you have asked it. I found one example.
Suraj, I have one doubt. So I want one question to be asked
Yeah, go on.
to the forum actually. So basically, we have this fair value gaps in various time frames,
Yeah.
and we have these order blocks in various time frames,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So which order blocks you consider and which fair value gaps you consider?
Okay. The thing is, the first thing is you need to consider the higher time from order blocks, and like once you
Okay.
got an idea, like how can it react. I mean, 1 second, I will share my screen, then I will explain. I will cover your case scenario and the answers also. Can you see the screen? Hello.
Not
Uh,
yet.
Not yet.
Not here.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's visible now.
Now,
Yes.
see. Okay, let's anticipate some fair value gap over here, right? Wait, let me clean this thing. Okay. So let's say Hansraj, you're out there, right? This is for you, both you guys. Hansraj,
Suraj, your voice is breaking.
yeah. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello.
So when you share the screen, the network is going bad, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The voice is breaking.
Okay. Now can you hear me? Hello, hello. Ah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Suraj, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say.
Yeah, Suraj, now you can.
Okay. So for Karpunga, like you have asked it, right? 1 second. Wait.
Yes.
Charging on there. Okay. So let's see. Here we have marked the 4-hour FVG, right? Kapunga.
Yes.
So let
Yes. Yes.
so in Hansra's case, he was like when the price goes here, he will be anticipating this down move, right? Because of this FPG, he will be
Yeah.
anticipating like in the back of the mind, these things will be playing as soon as the FPG. Oh, 1 second, according to the background. So once the price approaches, he will be very much eager to enter the sales rate here. Adi,
Yes.
adela. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, Suraj.
so once the price approaches here, you need to go to the lower time frame where he, let's see, wait, here it is, the Monday move. 1 second. Here it is, I guess. This is on Monday, February 2024. Yeah, this is the new opening right here. So this zone you can see here, right?
Yeah.
12th February Monday. The day has opened here at this time. Here
Yes.
from here. So
Yes,
now
Suraj.
I think Hansraj, while entering a trade, the first thing is you need to consider
Mm-hmm.
like what sort of day is today and what is the time confidence. Never trust the structure without the
Okay,
time confidence. Okay.
right.
So Karpunga, in your case, so this is the FPG I am considering
Yeah.
for the first time. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So here, Hansraj, for you to enter in a trade, the first thing you need to look out for is what do you say that the time. There will be a concept called time and price theory in ICT. The first thing is time. At this time you need to be in such a anticipation like will this be the manipulation time or the distribution zone time, okay, or the accumulation time, okay. Accumulation is like they will accumulate the retail traders orders and then wait for the manipulation moves, and then before the London Open, the original moves will be delivered. Okay, that is the basic ideology. So now when going into practicality, this is the zone, and this is the FVG which I have marked previous week. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
so when the price approaches here, what is the time UTC 5? Wait 1 second. I will, Krishna will look into the New York one. I will basically, my mind is used to this Indian times itself. Yeah, fine that. Okay, so here, 1 3 that. This is the yeah. Let's go into 1 minute. See, the thing is, Answer, if you did not consider the time things, the thing is you will be entering at these levels, right? If any MSS happen, all these things, you will be entering here. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and maybe or else you will be entering here. See the time. I every time mentioned, right, 11:30 to 1:30 there will be manipulation. This was a perfect example. You can see here, right, from 11 to almost 1 o'clock, 1:30 it has done the manipulation, right? So, hello.
Yeah, Suraj, yeah.
So there is no necessity to catch only this move. Once this whole move is also delivered, if you grasp that concept of distribution swing, you will try to enter at these up candle tap-ins. I mean, you guys have to go through that concept to get in entries here, or the next day, or like this thing. See, I mean, you need to, Kunal, you have gone through the distribution swing.
Yes, yes, I've gone through that.
One thing is, you can directly enter once this post MSS. This happens, right? This MSS
Okay. We
based on the
for
time
any
confluence.
back or
See, these two things happens here also. The MSS happened here also, right? You can see here, right? Hello.
yes.
But here
Yeah.
the MSS
Yes,
is
Suraj.
not in our time zone. Okay, it needs to be around 1 or 1:30. The original move, the original swing, because I'm anticipating a bearish reaction, reacting with the HDF FEG based on my previous week anticipation. You need to be in such a mental state, like if this happens in these time zones, post 12:30 or at 12:30 or 1:30, then you can either enter based on the time confluence, because MSS will happen every time. You need to understand that logic. You are able to catch that one, right? See, MSS will happen every time. The thing is, you need to correlate the time zones. Either at
The time is
1:30,
important.
yeah, time is very much important. And see, here
Important.
the MSS happened very much. Let's see, there is no volatility also here, right? His time zones, 9 o'clock Indian time, the Asian time, this all. But here you can see how sharp it has taken. I mean, like based on the speed
Yeah.
of candles, you'll get to know. The speed will be increased when you approach the London Opens. The speed of candle formations, all this stuff. The
Okay.
volatility. So at that time, if any MSS happen, you can trust those MSS. The thing is here, you need to correlate everything with time. Okay, the time is the most important part. Okay.
So basically, Suraj, you are telling that before 1:30, there is a manipulation time.
Yeah,
After 1:30 only
one
we should
thirty,
consider.
12:30. Like it depends on the day. Sometimes if the previous day was so aggressive, the moves will be delivered at 12:30 itself. Okay, either if there is a weak starting, the moves will be delivered at 2:30 also sometimes. So that's why I'm telling, based on experience, you'll get to know when these moves will be delivered. So even though if you want to be like much more systematic, you can even you can again wait once this whole move is delivered right here. You can miss the entry here,
Yeah.
and if you watch that ICT distribution entries, I mean the thing is you need to wait for the next day again here. Actually, this tap in was like based on the time and the distribution conflict. Kunal, you are aware of this thing, right? Distribution.
Yes, yes, Krishna.
So it is like what do you say? Picture perfect distribution swings. Kunal, you need to go through this concept once. then you will get an idea why you can enter here core CPA. But here the news is that that's why the thing will not. It will take you the slippage if you did many mistakes.
Hansraj, if you want to learn about accumulation, manipulation, distribution, then you will have to watch the episode 9.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Currently, I'm in episode 6. I completed 6 episodes.
Yes, so it is not difficult, very simple, but it requires a lot of practice.
See, the thing is another one. When the time is near, what do you say, or what 12:30, 1:30, you can trust the near, what is a near high or low, which like which can be manipulated. Either here, see there are two lows, right? Here one, this one, and this one.
Suraj, as per your, you see, here also MSS happens,
Where
but it reversed the market. Here only.
here itself.
After that happened. First,
Where?
this one. MSS happened here.
MSS happened, but what's the time? That's why
Okay,
I never tell to trade. Even not even ICT will tell. Don't trust the MSS which were happening before the time zones. This should happen. That's why the time is very much important, because see the people and all the algorithms will start at 8:30, 9:30 London. It's 7:30, right? So that's why you need to
Mhm.
correlate your MSS with the time zones, or else they will not work that much accurately.
It's
See,
all reversed.
see here you can trust this MSS because it has delivered on the time, right? And another one, the next day, Tuesday, right? Tuesday, let's go to daily candle itself. Karpanga, now you have understood, right? How you can target those FPGs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
See,
true.
yeah. Now, once this has created, this is a shorter time from FPG.
Yeah,
See, here we have targeted the higher time from FPG. So, like this has created an illusion, like how you can react when this price approaches this zone. Then once it has reacted sharply, now you can target any chance if there is some FPGs here. Okay.
okay. A
Like this
small
you
time
can
frame happening.
correlate. Yeah. Now like how this is how you need to break down the process. Understood, right?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
This is a basic example. So and another day, like this is again uh, Monday it has reacted bit sharply. So the Tuesday at evening the core CPS news is there, right? So this is the again this is one of the levels. This is where we can anticipate an internal liquidity sweep. And our bias was bearish, right? So what happened? Tuesday, one second, right? So this is one of the internal liquidity here. You guys are there?
Yeah, Suraj.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes, Suraj.
So this is one of the internal liquidities and this is the external liquidity. So when the time is approaching, what do you say? 12:30 Tuesday. Again, see the time here. It has swept the internal liquidity. Actually, I have anticipated it might sweep the external liquidity here, but what happened because of the time confluence? It has swept the internal
Reversed.
liquidity, which is the nearest what do you say high, and we are anticipating the downside move.
If you guys remember, we entered sell
Yeah,
side,
here
right?
we are entered right here because
Yes, yes.
based on the
Yeah,
time confluence, we have trusted the MSS and we have entered right
You
here.
got fucked there.
I haven't got fucked, man. Who told? You can see my
yeah.
PN and also. So I'm like you can trust the nearest or the obvious nearest high or low when the time approaches. Okay, and then you can trust those MSS and react. Okay, if you zoom out closer,
Yeah, yeah, I see.
see.
CMS.
So here the MSS happened, and these are the up candles for which ICT distribution swing concept will support you, and here you can take an entry. Okay, and this is a clear FPG. Where we entered, actually Kunal was on target on that. I remember Kunal told to enter.
Yeah.
So this was a perfect day. So this was the main
Mm.
concept. Sometimes it will not work, and those days you need to be stay calm with the psychology thing. You should not blow your accounts that because just because the concept is not working. Okay, so that's how we all do here. Okay, based
Okay,
on the time.
Suraj, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Suraj, in this 1 minute candles, I
Hmm.
see there are lot many FVG and IFVGs. So which FVG we should consider? And here it will react that.
Okay. Okay. మాట్లాడతావా? One second, Krishna wants to.
You got my
So
point?
that's your question, right? It's pretty simple, man. See, always after the
Uh-huh.
market structure shift, like Suraj told, this is the market structure shift, right? So after this,
Yeah.
where is the extreme fair value gap? Extreme fair value gap means the closest fair value gap, right? The above ones, not the below ones, obviously. So this body doesn't have an FVG. So what is the upper one? This one, right? So this would be the extreme fair value gap. You don't need to wait till the price reaches to this level, this fair value gap. Okay, you can enter right here. Yeah, you can enter directly here. Put your stops just above this, and you can target. That's how simple it is for the extreme fair value gaps. And with the inverse fair value gaps, there is no way of actually explaining it. First of all, inverse fair value gaps work better in 5 minutes rather than the 1 minute. See, basically, Hansraj, when you see a fair value gap, struggling, let's say, where I'll give you an example. Wait. Mm, yeah, but the stench. Okay. So this is a very good example. Just look at it. This is a fair value gap, right? This is a 5 minute fair value gap, right? It
Yeah.
reacted good. It reacted good. To be honest, it reacted good. It left, higher high, and then it broke, right? The same thing, you just
Right.
extend
Right.
it. You just extend it and see. See, it did react here, right? It did react here, and now this at this zone, you could go to the lower time frames, and maybe then you could enter cells, right? So that would be a inverse fair value gap. So you need to basically train
Yes.
your eye to see the good ones. But this is not a good one, obviously. I mean, we had good ones during 2 to 3 session and 3 to 4 session. So mostly we'll get good ones there. To be very simple, an FVG which did react very good. I mean, let's just say this one. This is a good example. This is a 1 minute
Price where that FVG is reacting
Yeah, this
every
is a
time.
1 minute. This is a one
That way
minute
you can
one.
consider.
This is a 1 minute one. See, this reacted good, right? This reacted good because of this fair value gap. The price did reach down, and even here, where's the marker? Yeah, even here, the price tried to move down. Here, the price went down super sharp. Here, the price did react, right? So here, once the price broke with the candle, with the body, it's a very good inverse fair value gap. This particular one, right? It didn't retrace all the way to the inverse fair
Mm-hmm.
value gap, but still, it's a good one.
Answer like you need to see the distribution nursing media and you'll get to know which FPG to trust or which one to.
See, this is a live example. It's a very good one.
Okay.
I didn't even see that. So yeah, that's the thing.
Got it.
Suraj fucked up my charts, man.
No, it's
Bro, where the fuck are my
plus 5:30
keys
Indian
ones?
time.
I went to take bath and he just fucked it up. What the fuck, Suraj? Yeah, he destroyed my charts.
I'm about breaker blocks.
Breaker blocks, we are actually basically stopping to use that because breaker blocks are nothing but good inverse fair value gaps, right? When a breaker block is backed up by a good inverse fair value gap, then you can definitely take that. So essentially, we are stopping breaker blocks for its good, but You can use that. Breaker block theory is basically simple, right? Even this is a breaker block. See, this this right here is a breaker block. Where is this? Oh, what the hell? Where's the rectangle? Yeah, this is a breaker block, Kunal. Simple breaker block, right? This is an order block. Basically, it acted as an order block here, here. It tried to act here, but it failed. Now it's acting as a breaker block. So my guess would be that it would the price would come back here and then it would go back up. Breaker block is basically a buyer's remorse. So all the stop losses has been cleared, and it's just basically coming down to collect them finally, collect the liquidity.
Got it.
Yeah. Breaker block are pretty simple, but you need to know, like the inverse fair value gaps, you need to know which one to act upon, or else it's of no use.
Mm.
That's the thing. Damn, it's been 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay. Anything more, Suraj?
I think I can end this today.
Yeah. We'll just end it for today, guys.
And
Uh,
Kunal, like if you
All right.
want to counter
All right.
or
Thank you, Krishna.
against our trade,
Suraj.
you can put your views when you're live trading, right?
yeah, because if you have any doubts, you have
Yeah.
to speak up during the live trading. Just because I don't turn on my mic doesn't mean that you have to stay silent, right? You have to talk. Or else I won't understand what your views are, and my views could be wrong
Not
sometimes.
all. Kunal can, because he is putting hard ads towards understanding all these things
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Okay, you can oppose us if you feel we are doing
Hansraj,
wrong. You can oppose us.
Mm-hmm.
Hansraj, whenever you feel, that there is anything, just if live trading is over, you can always put your charts in Discord
Yeah,
so that even we will get to know if we don't know anything, then we might learn something at least from your charts as well.
exactly.
Sure,
So
man. I will share.
psychology point.
Definitely share from it.
And yeah,
Oh,
and before closing the
sure.
session,
And for that price distribution part, I have to watch episode 9, right?
yeah, and before closing the session, I would just want to add one more point, psychology point. See, the thing is, you guys are learning these all new things, right? ICD 22, all this stuff, and the new concepts, and these concepts are not that hard, but it is bit complex to understand to your mind. The thing is, when you see all these things and put it on into practicality, initially, maybe if you're involved into the subject such deep, it will work for 2 or 3 days, and upon after some time again you will unknowingly deviate from these median or the zone of ICT concepts. So at that time you may get losses, and you will lose trust also, and at that time it will be bit difficult or tricky when considering the psychology point. So at that time, just don't give up, just go on implementing, maybe for 1 or 2 months, 3 months, okay, then your mind will start adjusting to it, and that street smartness will also come to you, okay.
Got it.
Yeah, so because it will be a bit difficult, because I will share you the checklist as well, what to look out for. 1 second, stay in the chart once.
What I believe, Suraj, is that yes, we will watch these mentorship videos for
Yeah,
sure. But I think we should, whenever we can, we should repeat watching these videos as well, so that we
yeah,
are in touch. Because I know I've seen few videos 3 or 4 times to understand what he's saying.
yeah. The thing is, once it starts working right, you will start to trust so much that the thing is,
Overconfidence will come.
once after some time, sometimes you will be deviating unknowingly. At that time, again, it will stop working, and you guys will lose this confidence. Like, but you should not give up on these learnings, right? Then only after maybe 4 months or 5 months, your mind will get adjusted to those concepts and charts. Okay, then you will be so consistent. Okay, just
Got it.
make sure your psychology bias is also in line with these concepts. Okay? One second, I'm sharing the checklist, like what to check before taking trade.
You're sharing in the chat, Suraj.
And a discussion this thing. One second. That was a rough one, but anyway, try to understand. And, like this is a basic template. Yeah, I have step. One second. This one is. You guys can see this thing, checklist, this thing, the discussion stuff.
Uh, no. Yes, yes. Now I can see. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, just before taking any trade, just make sure you check all these things, okay? It will help you
All right.
guys, okay?
Got it.
Okay. It will take some time, but once you get to understand, even if you master all these things, again, there is a big burst inside you that cycle. If you use 2 or 3 days in a day, you should like learn to avoid all that day, okay? Trade all that day, okay? I will see that part also. It is
Yeah,
not
sure.
as simple as I say. We need to break that those things also, okay? We will take another session on this thing. Anyway, first start looking into this concept, then we will come by the psychology part, okay?
Yeah, sure. Because actually, what happened with me that whenever I lose one trade, na,
Hmm.
so I saw that this setup is happening. So again, I entered. So in my
Yeah.
mind, that why this setup is not working for me. It's like that I'm over trading. In a single day, I lose 4 trades at the same
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah.
because of this thing.
See, if the expected distribution is not delivered, even I will also get irritated. On those days, or today's day, I get angry. I also got shocked for the first one, and then I have shocked. Last minute thing is the Friday. So, like, that is difficult to control. But we'll break the vendors also. Let's start from here. Also. Just get our technical
Mhm.
side, and we'll see that part. Okay, then. So late. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Everyone did a good job today. Everyone stayed up, and we have got the things right. So that's good. So
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Thank
I'll
you
see you
guys, bro.
guys
Thank
on
you,
Monday
thank you.
then. Okay.
Thank you for we have disturbed your
Thank you,
sleep, I
Krishna.
guess. Krishna and Suraj
Thank you, man.
already 12 a.m.
Suraj is fucking, he's
For
already
Kumaran, it's
drowsy.
morning, but for us, it's night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's 1:30 here. It's
Yeah.
lunchtime.
Okay, okay. All right then. Okay. See you guys. Take some rest.
All
We'll
right.
see you
Thanks,
guys
Krishna. Thanks,
Yeah.
next
Suraj.
week.
Thank
All
you,
All
right.
right.
guys.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
All right.
so much, Suraj. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
On again,
Bye, guys.
Suraj.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy weekend, guys.
Happy weekend, man.
Happy weekend.